Hello everybody, welcome back once again. We're playing Clair Obscur, Expedition 33. Just about to enter the Sinister cave, so let's head on in. Actually in the last video I did stop in just very briefly. I didn't grab anything, but I did have a look inside. Oh, we've got attributes to assign. Let's do that. Lune. Oops. Looks like Mael as well. Man, these levels are just so high. Yeah. Well, anyways. That's how it goes. Let's head on in here. We'll just kind of go clockwise.
An advantage.
New weapon for Lune. Let's take a look. So this is the Elarim. Consuming an earth stain applies 1 shield to self, 20% increased earth damage with skills, and base attack generates an earth stain. That actually does seem really cool. I'm a big fan of shields. If I was playing a normal playthrough where I wasn't pairing everything, I'd like it even more, but that seems like a really, really good weapon. Yeah, any way to get shields on yourself seems pretty good to me. Alright, so this is just a little circle, and then we're back to the main room, so let's keep going clockwise here. See a grapple point up above. We'll have to take note of that. This looks like a chromatic. What is this thing? It looks like the combination of a Hexga and one of those Shellier things. Probably not saying that right, but my guess here is I'm gonna end up practicing this a little bit. So what I'll do is toss my I feel bad saying this, but my practice dummy CL in here, she's set up really well to kind of train. Let's actually equip this too. That didn't trigger an autosave, which is what I really need to do here. Maybe I could go back this way a little bit. I'm curious on, sometimes how these, or how or why the game will do autosaves. Let me try, what was I using before? Bedouin? Yeah, Bedouin. There, it triggered. All right, that was another really fun one. You know, being that I practice so much with Minoko, this felt pretty easy, right? Like the relentless combo that he does. That's the same one that Minoko does during his little fight. The one thing that I had probably the most challenge with actually was jumping over the blade and doing the jump counter, but then and that's all fine, right? That's easy. But it's the immediate hit after that. And I noticed that when I watch the blade while I'm doing the jump counter, that helped. Instead of just waiting for him to swing it all the way around and then try to, you know, time that out. Just watching it the whole time really helped me out. So, and then of course the punch combo is super easy too. But yeah, not bad. 51 successful parries over 3 minutes. Not bad. There's the Shellium. Let's throw Verso back in. And let's see what this is all about. Shellium. On defensive stance, gain 1 shield per parry. Oh my god, what? Lose all shields on turn. Oh, lose all turns on turn start, though. I mean, eh. Wait. In defensive stance, gain 1 shield per parry. Okay, so like, if you parry, you get a shield in the middle of a chain. Let's just say then you get hit. Okay, you lose your shield, and then you lose all shields on turns. So yeah, I don't know about that. I mean that as long as you parry the first like hit or 2 of a chain, you can kind of slough off and not parry the yeah. I don't know. 20% increased light damage with skills, and then a 50% increased counter damage per shield. Okay, so that's kind of cool too, because like your counter damage would go up if you parry a bunch of times, right? Like that fight there actually would be amazing for this, right? I still think that Jarum is. I haven't seen all of her weapons yet. I'm assuming, but God, that thing is just so good. It's by far my favorite weapon. Like, it's not even close. At least specifically for what I do, right? For parrying, it's just so good. I think that Jarum did a ton of damage in that last fight. Like all those burns stacking up. Okay, so this is the. Yeah, let's just go here now. Get another grapple point over there. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna stay down on the bottom for now. I want to make sure that I've explored everything down here first before I go grappling around. I have no idea if I'm going the right way. Okay, so this is. Yeah, this is leading to this guy. All right. And this. Wait, this is the entrance, isn't it? Yeah, this is the entrance. Okay, well, so there's nothing else in the bottom here, it looks like. Yes, well, I'm assuming that we can't just jump up here to this guy. Okay, well, now that I got myself completely turned around, let's, yeah, actually, it looks like that's the only way to go. It's the grapple point that goes up. Yeah, because this is all just where we came from. Okay, well. Let's do some grappling then. Where's this guy? Let's just lead right back. Yeah, it just leads right back because I just walked by this. Okay, I mean, it just seems like there's a lot of different caverns that kind of really all just end up going back to the same spot. And then, wait, was there something back here? Past this guy? No, nothing in here. That looks freaking cool. Oh crap. Uh-oh, where did that lead to? Oh, just back at the... Okay. Okay, well, I probably already did that. Alright, well, that's fine. We're right back at the gravel point. Alright, now we are definitely going up. No question about it this time. Or are we going back down? Wait a minute. Okay, I don't know, we want to go across here, I see. Well. Oh, is that the merchant right down there? Or is that a different one? Well, I don't know how comfortable I am with jumping off right away, but it looks like we might have to. Alright, well, let's do this. Yeah, this is definitely him.
What have we here?
New weapon for Seal or Sile. Corderan. Curse self on battle start. 50% more damage while cursed. Reset curse duration when entering Twilight state. Play again when entering Twilight state. Oh my god, what? Play again when entering Twilight state. That seems really good. Unless I'm missing something. I mean, aside from the curse self on battle start. Reset curse duration when entering Twilight. Reset curse duration. Yeah. Well, I don't know how long curse is supposed to last, but I guess with this, if you're constantly or you're, entering Twilight state often enough, you can keep it on yourself so that you can keep the 50% damage boost. And then also the play again when entering Twilight state seems crazy good. Oh, so yeah, that seems really good. You're just managing your curse timer, I guess. It's dead? Wait, what? For real? Interesting. Okay, well, that makes me feel bad. Let's go back up, I guess. Let's see if I can find the freaking way back there. To that grapple spot. Oh, okay, lucked out. Turn around, grapple back across. Alright, and that's where the merchant is at. I assume we don't want to drop down there. What's this? I have a feeling this is going to lead to that color of Lumina, huh? Yep.
Well, that will help.
Oh, or a record. Okay. Well, it looks like that is it for this area. That's crazy how small this place is. Let me just make sure. Yeah, that merchant really is dead. Wow, okay. Yeah, okay, well that's it for this place. Alright, well let's go do the other optional dungeon area. Can't remember the name of that. Map. Which one? Okay, so that was Sinister Cave. Here we go. Zoom out. That's more like it. I think it was over here somewhere? No. Over here. Somewhere along this coast, I think. Yeah, falling leaves. Okay. So we've got quite the swim. Well, that wasn't so bad. Only one enemy in there. And a dead merchant. Which is weird that he was dead on his feet. Well, no, not that weird, I guess, for Gestrels, right? That happens a lot. Like the sanctuary, ancient sanctuary. You can see them basically in that pose. Yeah, kind of all over in there. How are we looking for the map here? Still a ways off. Alright, we're getting there. Very close. Okay, let's head on into Falling Leaves. I'm gonna talk to this guy again because he was hilarious. Have fun and try not to die. Thanks. Oh, you don't get to see his full conversation again. That's alright.
Useful.
Chroma? Well, that looks like that might be the area that we need to go through, so I'm gonna head back up actually and see what else is up here. I should probably take this guy out. Okay, well that was a joke. Is it Glycum? Glycum? Also, let's throw Minoko in just to make sure there's a chance that that's gonna drop a foot. Was that for? Wait. Was that the Galterum that leveled up? I bet it was. Alright, that was not the Galtrum that leveled up. Although, obviously, that did level up. Oh, it was this weapon, the Glysum. Allies recover 20% health on switching to Virtuous Stance. Gain shell when switching out of Virtuous Stance. Cleanse self status effects when switching to Virtuous. Allies recover 20% health. She could be like a little bit of a healer. Gain shell when switching out of it. I like the agility scaling. I mean, it's only a C, but the defense scaling is bad. Well, whatever. Alright. Let's take one, or let's take this guy out again.
Let's carve a path. There was a violence, yes.
On guard.
Maximum damage. Maximum damage. I'll manage. Let's carve a path. What money feels. Maximum damage. Time to end this.
Alright, so I got a foot there for Minoko, which I thought was going to happen. I wanted to see one of those things skills, but of course I burned to death, so... oh, where did this... Glaze Earthquakes? Is that... Medium earth damage to all enemies, 3 hits, applies powerful to self. Heavy mask applies powerful to all allies. That seems pretty good. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's cool. Gonna try to get one of these enemies to actually throw a punch at me, but I'm gonna hold off on that. I actually do think that I'm gonna go down here first, though. I just want to see if there's. Fought a bunch of these guys.
Let's carve a path.
What about this thing? Just a ghost. Oh, has this got a foot? No. Yeah, we fought these ones. They do look sort of familiar. There's the Galtrum leveling up. 10 to 14, okay. Oh, what's going on here? That is whack. got another manor door. Take that. Take that, you stack of books.
Nice.
Alicia. Isn't that, or wasn't that Verso's sister's name? Is that what he said? Pretty sure that's what he said. Or is it Alicia? That looks pretty cool. Alright, well that looks like that actually is it though for now. Okay. That was a quick trip. Big guys. Where are we at? Oh, okay, yeah, I see. This is where the flag was at. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try to get some of these guys to actually throw some swings at me.
You're outmatched. Maximum damage. Let's have some fun.
Let's spill some ink.
My, what lovely feet. Oh well.
Okay. The other attack that I've seen them do is actually, it reminds me a little bit of the Avec, where it does you know, waves. Maybe I'll try to see if I can get that on camera too. But here's a young boy. You breathe? I thought her paintings took you all. Wish I could understand why she does that. What are you talking about? She's always been there from the moment I was born. Could you find her? Maybe she will talk to you. Ask her why she killed them all. We'll try to find her. Thank you. A part of her is around here. Okay. Why can't I get in here? It certainly looks like you can interact with this, but maybe it's a one-way. We'll see. Gravel point over there. Let's check. I should clear out all these enemies though here too. Virginia. This place is smashing. Definitely worth the trek here. Alright, let's fight this guy right away, huh? Ah, finally, some proper fine opponents. You deserve respect and a chance to buy my most prized possessions. Alright, the Direton. 1 AP per moon charge on turn start. 1 AP per moon charge. Base attack gives 1 moon charge. During Twilight, base attack consumes all AP. Base attack applies 1 foretell and deals 50% increased damage per AP consumed. I don't know if that doesn't sound good at all for... Yeah, that doesn't sound good. Maybe the first 2 abilities. I just don't know about the base attack consuming all AP. Deals 50% increase. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. Let's buy these. Beneficial contamination. Plus 2 AP on applying a status effect once per turn. Plus 2 AP on... Okay. That seems really effing good. 2 AP on applying a status effect? Yeah, because you could, like, get a bunch of extra AP on free aim shots, right? If you're applying Mark and Burn. Yeah, that seems really good. Yeah, I'm gonna buy everything. If I can afford to. I don't know why. I have a problem. But I keep feeling like I forgot something, you know? Can't put my finger on it. Probably forgot to clean my weapons or make them... Oh, make my bed before I left. Okay, that's cute. Alright, well, let's give this to... I don't know. Oops. Maybe Minoko? I don't know. Let's see here. Healing Death. Critical Break. Fueling Break. The stats on all of these are pretty decent. Other than... Critical Break's got kind of a low crit rate. It's got really good speed, though. Alright, well, he's stuck in our party then for a little bit so that I can learn this stuff. Yes, dude. Just minding his own business back here. A surprise! Alright, well, nothing new here. Just a machine gun. Love it.
Great.
Let me in. Oh, what do we have here? Can I... Oh, maybe we can't grapple from right here? Let's check up here. That'll do it. I feel like I'm gonna end up backtracking a lot. There's a little... That leads down to where? Oh, I see. Yeah, this is kind of the same area. This is the same level that the flag is at. Ooh, a double. Well. Yeah. Yep, that's that. Let's drop a decent amount of cash for how easy they are to take out. Let's take a look at this log. Oh, I see. That looks like that's going to be a boss over there.
Matteo, 3-5. They were so brave. So, that's what it means to lay the trail. I survived and will continue on. But to all the heroes of my team, I dedicate our journal. All of them were bleeding out from our battle with the terrifying Nevron roaming this area. Yet in their final moments, they use their bodies to create a bridge for those who come after. Expedition 3-5 is over. But tomorrow comes.
Jeez, okay. That's pretty dark. Oh my god, this really is a bridge of bodies. Wow. I'm going to come back here in a little bit. Yeah, things are a little ridiculous these days with this free aim shots. Okay, and the flag is back there. Curious if you can get to the other side of that door. Seeing away from down here. And it does look like I've got everything from down in this area. Yeah. Not seeing anything. Okay, well, ooh,
Lovely.
SOS Rush. Okay, well that's lame, but... And this is where we grappled in from. Okay. That looks like that's probably it then. I'm gonna throw in Lune for this next battle here. So let's trigger a autosave. Okay, another one or three, Bite the Dust. That one was pretty fun. Timings are all pretty easy, especially that one in the middle. That one's just super easy. The three sword swipes from the one on the right-hand side, that can be a little bit tricky to get a hang of, but it also has that jump counter, which is actually the easiest thing to deal with here. The one on the left, the fast spell can be a little tricky, and then the single spell is pretty easy. So yeah. Anyways, let's keep going here. Got the Blizz on. Let's take a look. Well, having at least one active moon charge, moon skills are always critical, but damage taken is doubled. That's fine. 25% increased damage per moon charge. And base attack gives one a moon charge. That doesn't seem too bad. Scales off of luck, which is pretty good. Yeah. And I say, you know, pretty good. The damage being doubled isn't an issue, you know, if I'm... Well, being that I'm always parrying, but that, I guess, could be a problem. Okay, is that it for back here? Yeah, okay, I guess that's it. Okay. Is that a Bergen? No. I don't know what that is. Oops. Okay. Please find her and ask why she kills them all. Where can we find her? She's around here in this forest. Oh, is that the thing down below? Let's go take a look. No. Oh, yeah, there we go. Lady of Sap. Is this the person the boy mentioned? Hey. We met a boy. He asked us to talk to you. He asked, why are your paintings taking us all? I do it for him. I do it for us. To respect what he created, what we created. What does that mean? It's gone silent again. We should report back to the boy. Okay. To the boy, away! You know, something tells me just backtracking would have been faster, but maybe not. What's up this way? Oh, hang on. Is this the way back? I don't want to do that. Yeah, I think that's the way back. I think. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of turned around here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's where the boss was at. Yeah, it doesn't help that I have very little sleep right now. Or I'm operating off of very little sleep. But hey. Let's find her, ask us why she kills them all. We found her. Really, what did she say? That she is doing this for you, to respect what you created with her. But that's not what I wanted. I never... Please, maybe you can do it. Stop her paintings from erasing anymore. Be careful.
Christoph, Expedition 49. We can hold the line for another few days, but we need to find a way out. Our water supply is running dangerously low. Focusing our strategy around healing was a smart move. But we can't take down an Everin like this with our weak firepower and our backs against the wall. We can keep the fighters healed for quite some time, but not without water. Even with water, we'd eventually run out of stamina. For our allies who come after, sadly our lives may have proven that defense is both absolutely necessary and wholly insufficient.
Okay. Feels like we're at a summit. Okay, so here is the scavenger fight. One thing that I want to state is that this guy absorbs dark. I actually ran into an issue where I think I kind of, I don't know if it was a bug or if I just like kind of soft, well, it seemed like a bug because it seemed like I soft locked the game where Versa would get a turn and then he would just continue to get turns over and over and over. The boss would never take a turn. The other characters in the party couldn't act. It was weird. It was just like it would completely redo his turn over and over. So, not sure what happened there, but it kind of seemed like a bug. But anyways, so his first phase there, he does the dark attacks. Those are very easy to dodge. Same with the he's using his arms here. Very, very easy to parry this stuff. Here he does this little, I don't know, seems like he powers up, right? And that's to denote that he's swapped to stage 2 or phase 2. And you're just using sword ballet. I actually started out, did I start out with, I think I might start out with Spark, just to get a little fire damage on him. It didn't really matter that much. That first turn doesn't really, accomplish much, but it's really just waiting for him to attack me so I can get some parries and get some more AP and then do sword ballet. But here he summons the masks. Again, he'll only summon that once he enters phase 2. And then here he says he hides. He does 2 pulses, and then the third one is the one that you have to parry, and then he's kind of just hanging out. Here the masks attack with like a little laser attack. Honestly, that's one of the trickier, if not the trickiest, attacks for me to parry. The third phase, he has some way worse attacks. They're so much more difficult to time out, but there, when he's actually disappeared, that one is also difficult too. Again, he does the 2 pulses and then the third one, but that one I found was way more difficult to time out. Maybe it's just like him not being there visibly makes it a little bit tougher. But here he's doing, I think this is his last set of like dark attacks here. This next attack that I did, I probably should have just done a sword ballet. I think that might have actually finished him off. But I actually tried to stall him, and what I wanted to do here was actually to stall him to the point where I wouldn't hit the third phase, but it didn't work out that way. He hits the third phase. That's the little graphic that he looks like he's kind of like powering up. That's to denote the third phase. Here I go for a gradient attack. Just because I wanted to get a little bit extra. Now he's down to like 5%, and that was just enough to get me to Fleuret Fury, right? The 6 AP to finish him off. So there's the photo finish. I love that when she ends with that second strike. That looks so freaking cool. Right, let's check out this this new weapon. Oops, that's not the weapon spot. So the Scaverum. 50% chance to generate a dark stain when consuming stains. Deal 50% more damage with skills per active dark stain. Base attacks can consume 1 dark stain to deal 200% more damage. With 4 active dark stains, any skill can consume them to deal 300% more damage. That seems really good if you're if you're not like damage cap or like hitting the damage cap all the time anyway, right? At this point, that's not really going to do that much for me. This would also probably be good post-story once you have, you know, removed the damage cap, or I guess you've equipped the ability that does that. So don't think I'll be using that, at least not for the time being. What have I been using with her, though? Oh, Bedlam. Yeah, I still like that one. The 2 random stands is really cool. But yeah, anyways, that is it for Falling Leaves. What a cool area. Oh, and it looks like there's no way out here. You just reach the summit, and that's it. So we'll just have to use that, the flag, which, you know, nice that SKA's got that ability now that we can just bounce. So let's do that. Probably going to make my way over to, is it Siren? Something like that? Let's see. Oh, also, I had to do that with, well, not had to, but I decided to do that with Mael only because when I did it with my full party of Lune, Verso, and Mael, the boss never even got a turn. So, you know, obviously, again, had to add some challenge and actually see its abilities. But anyways, all right. So here, there's Visages, and Siren is over there. So let's do that. Swim. Actually, before I go all the way over there, let me just see if there's any Pictos that I need to finish off here. Yes, SOS Rush. That needs 4. Maybe I'll do those battles off screen. Yeah, it looks like Monoko has 2 Pictos that are not finished. Yeah, maybe I'll do that off screen. Okay, I'll head over to, let's head over to Siren though, just because I want to keep this, yeah, make it not, you know, disjointed. I don't want to just appear there the next video. This way. Yeah, fun bosses though. Also, I liked the dancers. Was it called, or was it the ballet? Something like that. One of the two. Those the chromatic in that dungeon. That was a fun fight too. Kind of same deal though. I had to do it. I had to do it basically solo with Mael because my team just completely demolished them. But, yeah, anyways, that's going to be it for this one. As always, I hope the guide was helpful, and thanks for watching.